DJI has officially stepped into the 360 camera game with the all-new Osmo 360, a camera designed to capture everything around you in stunning quality so you can stay present and let the camera handle the rest. In this video, folks, we'll explore what makes the Osmo 360 different, test its image quality, compare it to the Insta360 X5, and show you real-world use. This video is sponsored by DJI, so think of it as a hands-on showcase rather than a deep dive critical review. With that said, let's go. The Osmo 360 uses two fisheye lenses, each capturing 180 degrees of your surroundings. While recording, the camera stitches the footage from both lenses together to create a full 360 degree view. And this means you're filming everything around you, so there's no need to worry about framing. The idea is simple: shoot first, frame later. It's perfect for moments when you want to stay present and not focus on the camera. As a solo creator without a crew, a 360 camera makes things just so much easier. From one single take, you can pick different angles, a shot of yourself, what you're seeing, or even get creative with an effect like Tiny Planet. And the best part, the selfie stick becomes invisible in the final video, making it look like the camera is floating or like someone else is filming you. So now that you know what a 360 camera can do, let's dive into the features of the Osmo 360. The Osmo 360 has a compact square design and weighs just 184 grams, around 18 grams lighter than the X5, making it easy to carry in your pocket. It's also light enough to vlog with comfortably for longer periods. It features dual lenses, front and back. The lenses are coated with a multi-layer to improve scratch resistance and durability for everyday use. However, since the lenses are not replaceable, I highly recommend using the included rubber lens protector whenever the camera isn't in use. DJI also sells transparent lens protectors separately for added protection. Also, if you buy DJI Care, you'll get a free lens replacement. The overall build quality feels solid and premium, exactly what you'd expect from DJI. On the back is a bright OLED touchscreen, clearly visible even in direct sunlight. Below are two physical buttons, a circle button for recording and a square button for switching between the two single lenses. There's also a recording indicator light and multiple microphones for capturing high-quality audio. On one side, you'll find the power button, which also lets you toggle between shooting presets, along with speakers for playing back your recorded videos with audio. You also have a USB-C port for charging or data transfer. On the other side is the removable battery and a micro SD card slot. Now with the combo kit, I also got the charging case that can charge up to 3 batteries at once, and the Osmo 360 supports fast charging via USB-C at up to 30 watts. At the bottom, there is a standard 1/4 screw mount that fits most tripods and accessories. It's also compatible with the Osmo quick release adapter mount. This allows for quick and easy switching between mounting setups. While the Osmo 360 gives you full control through its built-in touch screen, you can also connect it to the DJI Mimo app for even more flexibility. And this is especially helpful when filming yourself, as it allows you to preview your shot, adjust settings, switch modes, start and stop recording, and so on. The app features an intuitive interface for editing your footage, making it easy to export and share directly to social media when you're on the go. When working with 360 footage, you can export in various formats, such as 16:9 landscape or 9:16 vertical, ideal for platforms like YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. If you prefer editing on a computer, DJI Studio is a desktop app built for 360 footage, offering similar tools and full creative control as the DJI Mimo app. You can choose different angles and use intelligent tracking that not only follows human subjects, but also vehicles, pets, or any selected object. It literally locks onto subjects in 360-degree scenes. You can also set keyframes to animate perspective shifts, making it easy to create smooth dynamic video effects. The Osmo 360 uses a 1/1.1-inch CMOS sensor made specifically for 360 video. Most other 360 cameras, like the Insta360 X5, which uses a 1/1.28-inch sensor. But since 360 lenses capture a circular image, only the middle part of that rectangle is used, the rest goes to waste. This not only uses more power, but also limits the image quality. So the Osmo 360 achieves a 1-inch equivalent performance with its 1/1.1-inch sensor, as the actual usable area matches that of a 1-inch sensor. Because the Osmo 360 has a square sensor, it uses the entire area without wasting space. That means you get sharp 8K 360-degree video, better detail in both bright and dark areas. Now what's crazy is that it also records in 10-bit color compared to 8-bit on the Insta360 X5. This gives you more color detail, making skies, shadows, and smooth gradient look more natural. For even more creative control, the Osmo 360 supports D-Log M. It keeps more detail in bright and dark areas and gives you a flatter image straight out of the camera. It may look less colorful at first, but it gives you more flexibility in color grading. This is great for creating your cinematic look or for matching footage with other cameras. So let us compare the image quality between the DJI Osmo 360, which is this camera over here, and the Insta360 X5, which is this camera over here. I'm using the DJI Mic Mini, which is connected to the Osmo 360, and the Mic Air, which is connected to the X5. This way you can also listen to the audio quality and hear the difference. Now, in terms of camera settings, I've set both to auto. On the Osmo 360, I'm shooting at 8K 25 frames per second, but I'm shooting in the highest quality possible in 10-bit D-Log M. And on the X5, I'm also shooting in 8K 25 frames per second, but in the standard picture profile in 8-bit. Now, the X5 does offer a flat picture profile, but it will require me to reduce the resolution to 5.7K. So I want to make this comparison as fair as possible to use the highest quality settings on both of these cameras. Now, the X5 has a 1/1.28 rectangular sensor. It only has 3000 pixels in vertical direction. The Osmo 360 has a 1/1.1 inch sensor, in which the actual usable area matches that of a 1-inch sensor. Since the specially designed square sensor packs 4000 pixels in a vertical direction. And with more pixels, this essentially means better image quality with more detail, as well as better low light performance. So we're now doing a low light comparison. I'm using the Osmo 360, which is this camera over here, and the Insta360 X5, which is this camera over here. And on the Osmo 360, I'm shooting in 8K 25 frames per second using the Super Night mode, and on the X5, I'm also shooting in 8K 25 frames per second using pure video mode. This way we can get the best performance in low light. So this is how it looks like. And from looking at the display, I think it looks better on the Osmo 360. I do think we have a clear winner here, but I do have to get home and check. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is the result. Ooh. There's a lot happening tonight. Well, it's a Saturday night, right? When it comes to photo, the Osmo 360 can capture ultra high resolution 120 megapixel 360 images. The Osmo 360 offers a variety of shooting modes to match different scenarios. We already looked at 360 modes, which captures everything around you. Then there is also single lens mode. In this mode, the camera works more like a traditional action camera. It lets you record using just the front or rear lens. And this is especially useful for vlogging, as you can seamlessly switch between lenses while recording. It also skips the extra step of choosing a frame later as you would with 360 footage. Single lens mode supports up to 5K 60 frames per second, making it a great choice for vlog style content or quick point and shoot moments. There's also selfie mode. Unlike single lens mode, it gives you a third person wide angle view, keeping you centered in the frame with the invisible selfie stick effect. This means you don't need to reframe your shot, making it perfect for dynamic vlogs. And this supports up to 4K at 60 frames per second. Boost video is another interesting feature in the single lens mode that gives you an ultra wide 170-degree plus field of view, perfect for capturing more of your surrounding, and supports up to 4K at 120 frames per second for super slow motion video. In terms of audio, the Osmo 360 has built-in microphones, and this allows you to record audio without necessarily needing a wireless mic. You can choose between stereo or mono, and it offers adjustable wind noise reduction to help cut down ambient noise. All right, folks, let's now test out the internal mic on the Osmo 360. Man, it's cold. So this is how it sounds like using the internal mic on the Osmo 360. You don't want to bring your transmitter into the water, so this way you can still vlog when and wherever you are. While the built-in mic sounds good, using a wireless mic delivers higher quality audio, especially for vlogging. The Osmo 360 supports Osmo audio, so you can connect the DJI Mic 2 or DJI Mic Mini transmitter directly, no receiver required. A great bonus is that you can start or stop recording remotely using the mic transmitter and view on-screen audio levels for easy monitoring. You can also enable built-in mic audio backup, which records ambient sound simultaneously. So let's do an audio test. You're now listening to the internal mic on the DJI Osmo 360, and it's currently set to mono and the noise reduction to smart. And now you're listening to the DJI Mic Mini, which I connected to the Osmo 360. As you can hear, you get much better and clearer audio quality. The Osmo 360 has 128 gigabytes of built-in storage with about 105 gigabytes available for use. You can also expand the storage with a micro SD card. Just make sure to check DJI's website for compatible cards. So even if you forgot your micro SD, you can still record footage internally, which is super handy. On the other hand, the X5 has no built-in storage and requires a micro SD card. The Osmo 360 can record up to 100 minutes of 8K 30 frames per second panoramic video in ideal conditions at 25 degrees Celsius. And this is thanks to its high thermal conductivity material. In my case, I usually film short clips, no more than 10 to 15 minutes, especially when vlogging. I haven't experienced any overheating issues during normal use. I tested the runtime of both the Osmo 360 and the X5 side by side, each starting at 100% battery and recording in 8K at 30 frames per second. The room temperature was around 24 degrees. During the test, the X5 began to overheat after about 44 minutes and stopped recording. The Osmo 360, on the other hand, lasted an impressive 118 minutes until the battery was fully drained. The Osmo 360 is also waterproof, allowing you to go up to 10 meters deep without a case. This really makes it great for water activities. If you want to capture even more creative shots, DJI offers several useful accessories to enhance your filmmaking experience. The included 1.2 meter selfie stick is perfect for vlogging, allowing you to hold the camera further away. Just remember to keep the Osmo 360 at least 0.75 meters from your subject. Getting too close can cause unnatural stitching between the lenses. For more reach, there's the 2.5 meter carbon fiber extension stick, ideal for achieving dynamic shots. Another handy option is the 1.6 meter tripod selfie stick, which automatically unfolds when it touches the ground. This makes setup fast and filming yourself hands-free really easy. Then there's also the vortex rotating handle, which allows you to create the bullet time effect, a smooth rotating camera shot that adds a cinematic slow motion look to your footage. Now, a personal favorite of mine is the mouthpiece. This one is not made by DJI, and this gives me a first-person perspective, great for immersive action shots. Now, by the way, all accessories mentioned are linked in the video description below. DJI sells the Osmo 360 in different kits. If you're a vlogger and don't already own the DJI Mic Mini or the DJI Mic 2 transmitter, it's worth considering the kit that includes one. It's a great option for capturing high-quality audio right out of the box. Honestly, I had a lot of fun using the Osmo 360. It's been a great companion, and I love that I don't have to think about framing. I just hit record and worry about it later. If you never used a 360 camera before, it might seem intimidating, but the Osmo 360 is surprisingly easy to use. The interface is intuitive, and most of the time I've been recording in auto, which really delivered great results. I think a 360 camera really allows you to share your stories in a unique way without much effort, and it keeps you in the moment as well. Whether you're vlogging, traveling, or just capturing everyday moments, it's an awesome tool to have. Now let me know what you would like to see next with the Osmo 360, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care and see you in the next video.